Nobody can do everything, but everyone can do something. Hello, everyone. I am Shrishti, and this is Mansi. We are team Hack for Cause. We are team of four. Our other members are Shagun Yadav and Astha Agarwal, which are not in this video.
Engaged for Change, as the name suggests, is an online platform where people of all different communities can engage, interact, and inspire each other in order to tackle the existential crisis the world is witnessing right now. COVID 19. The idea and inspiration behind this project were the challenges COVID 19 has brought along since its outbreak. There is a sense of insecurity and uncertainty surrounding us. There is a lot of pressure on our government. There is a lot of pressure on our government and authorities to combat the current situation and implement schemes to help flatten the curve. The people who are financially stable can somehow protect themselves and look after their own needs to some extent in this lockdown situation. But the people who are daily wage workers cannot afford to support their livelihood. We wanted to create a platform where people who want to do their part in volunteering and donations can directly do so as we provide them with reliable means to do so. Apart from this, it is a platform for people to share their experiences, views, and thoughts. Not only COVID 19 is a big threat to mankind, it has also affected our mental health adversely. For the frontline workers and the quarantine people, the situation is worse, as living and working in such tense conditions takes a toll on our mental health quite negatively. We have a section where people can send messages and gifts to such people, expressing their solidarity with the affected people. It is unsafe and risky to even go out in order to buy necessary stuff like groceries, medicine, etc. We aim to provide people with these items at their doorsteps without having to go out and putting their safety at risk. Drone can deliver items to even remote areas efficiently according to the requirements of the customers. These can be even by hospitals in transporting the testing kits and samples supply, minimizing the delays in the diagnosis of the virus. Similarly, drones can be used to deliver necessary items to the people in isolation.
So, we are having four missions. Our first mission is donating for a cause. It is basically an initiative which encourages people to donate in PM Care Fund. The existential crisis the world is witnessing now is hindering the economical development of every nation. So, as a citizen, it is our responsibility to support our nation. We are running on country storage right now. Any small donation would make a big impact.
Our second mission is to engage volunteers. The country is facing an unprecedented public health emergency with COVID-19 pandemic affecting several parts of the nation. In case the outbreak leads to a high number of infected individuals, our public health facilities will face tremendous load to take care of the large number of patients. This overwhelming burden may not be met by available doctors in the public health system. The Government of India requests for everyone to come up and volunteer for this noble cause. Social mobilizers, community workers, volunteers have a great important role in providing timely and actionable health information so that people know how to protect themselves and reduce the risk associated with coronavirus disease COVID-19. So everyone must come up uh, to volunteer under these schemes. We are basically having three schemes here so that you can volunteer here. The first one is to volunteer under government scheme, and you can also volunteer under Indian Red Cross Society. Also, there is a Self for Society campaign started by government. You can also volunteer here.
Our next mission is to ensure health. This is a platform we can directly contact the doctor for the medical consultation. We are providing two forms, one for the doctor and one for the patient. Doctor who wants to volunteer are requested to provide their necessary details, and the patients who needs to consult a doctor should provide their details and symptoms they are facing.
And our last mission is physiological relaxation. And this is the most important mission of all because until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it free. As much as the imposed lockdowns have restrained us to our homes, having so much time but not knowing what to do, we can't deny that we could secretly want a break from our daily lives. Our lives have become so much busy that we seldom have any time for recreation and relaxing. We have become so used to living life with so many daily deadlines hovering around our head that we forgot to give ourselves time. Past some days, we have been restricted inside our homes, left alone with our thought. This time can be utilized to reconnect with our true selves, our inner true thoughts. We can do what we like. We can have a physiological relaxation therapy so that we can realize who we truly are, and also we don't we don't just stress ourselves with what going outside. We need to take a break.
Uh, we are providing 4 services. The first one is door to door drone delivery service. Due to the lockdown, people could not buy the basic necessities. So the drone can be used to provide them some foods and the basic necessities goods such as sanitizers and medicines. It basically relieved the workload on the police officers that are working right now, dusk to dawn, without a break. So, with the starting of the drone delivery, police would not have to visit each person home to provide them basic supply. People are requested to fill the form to avail our drone delivery services.
The next service we provide is Salute to the Heroes of the Day. We are glued to our TV screens, looking out for latest updates on the outbreak. We come across so many heroic stories daily. The doctors, medical staff, community workers have made them our true heroes, and we cannot thank them enough for their selfless service. On this page, we'll be sharing such daily posts about acts of great courage and vigor. We promise that reading these stories will make you feel a little more thankful and amazed by the efforts that all these people are putting in. For example, you can look at this story of Johnny Gill. He spent his day mopping some of the most dangerous floors in New York City, but every hardship still fills him with joy. He finds it joyful to help patients of COVID 19. Whether they are suffering from COVID 19 or not, he finds it giving him true happiness when he helps such people. Also, there is one another story about Shakira Stewart. She was a steward at New York. She was a steward in New York, but due to lockdown, she has to leave her job for some time. But still, she didn't give up because she's not the one to hang up her apron just yet. It, uh, what she does is she worked what she did is she volunteered for distributing food. She contributed against the spread of the virus. She decided to give back. Was according to her what was the right thing to do. So she put on a mask and gloves and headed out to help. The out of work server founded the volunteer gig at Golden Harvest through a neighborhood online support group. And there she started volunteering. And it made her feel good. There are many more stories like Shakira Stewart and many more. For example, you can find here about Abdul Rahman, and you can find a story about Captain Tom Moore. And we will be daily updating you about such stories, and you will really love them, I'm sure of that.
Our, our next services is sharing experiences with the world. By sharing stories and experiences, we can help others in this depressing time. Share us your story and let the world know the about that one skill that you have learned, or that one book that you have read, or that poetry that have you made. It can be anything as long as it excites you and provides you happiness. Sharing stories can help. You can share your experience with the world, how you are managing to survive this quarantine, how you can come up with different ideas, innovative ideas, which help people to overcome their boredom.
The next service we are providing is gift a feeling to the people at risk. Not only has COVID 19 impacted our daily lives and brought a heart, it also has impacted our mental health adversely. We find ourselves surrounded by a constant fear and uncertainty. The people who are tested positive, quarantine, and the people who are working closely in these places have to go through a very difficult time and still have to work in these conditions. We can help and motivate these people by expressing our immense gratitude and concern for the community workers, medical staff, and other social service providers. The sense of togetherness, concern, and general empathy can act as a source of great motivation for the people. For the patient, it is very important as a part of their complete medication, as hope can do wonders. These people have to be constantly assured that they are not in this alone. They can and they will fight again in this battle and will come out defeating the virus. All we have to do is follow the precautionary guidelines, and with a bit of hope, perseverance, and strength will they can survive the battle. There are a lot of myths that have been going around everywhere into the already grave situation. Through this platform, we would like people to share these messages with the people at risk, express their gratitude, give them gifts, and toward the people at frontline helping combat this global pandemic. You can give a gift to a random person or a message, heartfelt message to the one who is not with you this time. You can share your photos, memories, anything you like, whether it be a random person, if you want to help, if you want to make a random person smile, or you can give it to your friend or family who is right now quarantined or battling against the COVID-19. So these are the services we have provided. These are our missions, and I'm sure if if we go live, we would definitely be successful. We have also made a contact page here so that if anyone has any queries regarding our our approach or
Website.
our website, you can contact us here and we will get in touch with you soon. So this is it. And also we have here a Just Smile section. Just Smile section is just a link that is connected to one another website, that is a ML based website. In this website, when you click on the smiley to start, it will it will ask for the webcam to start, and when the webcam starts, it will give a percentage to your smile. For example, how hard you can smile. We were not able to make such a platform, but we just found it interesting and it was really good. And if we got uh, and some more resources, or after we learn more, I'm sure we will be able to make such a platform. And if this like this platform, we can do wonders and help everyone feel reassured, and everything we all know everything will be all right after this global pandemic. We will surely win. Thank you.